So this is the fastest I could possibly go live. It's now 11 at night, and the verdict came out at 7, so I had to wait 4 hours. But unfortunately, I don't actually have good news except that there is still a case in Virginia. So, yeah, I mean, I saw like am I gaining weight there? I saw everybody having a very fun time, Stevie J and Lost Beyond Pluto and Shelby and Les. So seems like, well, I don't want to say a good time, but very active live, so that's cool. I am shocked and don't know what to say. The judge is so biased. It's gotta be. It's very strange. Like, I thought there might be like some kind of a draw. Like the judge might say something like, well, he didn't abuse her, she didn't abuse him. We can't really go anywhere with this. No win, no loss. I thought maybe something like that might happen, but I didn't really think that like he'd be like, oh yeah, Johnny abused Amber. Derp. That I really did not see. So, you know, I unfortunately didn't read everything about it. I read obviously Nick Wallace's tweets, everyone's reading his tweets, and I read some of the details. I just didn't really have time right now to just read everything. So, unfortunately, this is going to be more like my feelings, if you guys know what I mean. And I don't really cover like detailed stuff anyway. Like I go over facts, but I'm more about feelings. Elon Musk must have paid the judge off in order to keep Scramble happy and prevent her from using those tiny Musk embryos. Well, here's the thing. From what I heard yesterday on this live, somebody researched that the sun was worth like I think 10 billion or something really crazy like that. Like I had no idea cuz people call them a tabloid, and to me, a tabloid is like some shit paper, like, just some like thing people ignore or people like have for fun. A tabloid isn't like actual news to me. So, you know, I didn't know they were worth so much. And when you're worth that much, they could have paid the judge. And here's the thing, like, this case is in Britain, and Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are Americans, and, they're British. So there's some speculation that was kind of a nationality thing. Like, Johnny sued them from America and the judge is British and he's like, well, I want to defend our own. I want to defend, our British side. And the British side, is the son, and they were blaming Johnny. So that was one speculation. I thought that was, pretty possible. Maybe the judge had some British pride and he didn't want to have like, an American win. Although Amber's American, if you get what I'm saying, it was actually like Britain, the Sun versus the Americans. So I guess, let's see what we got. Um, Velocity, thank you for stopping by. How in the F she won? Probably money. It's probably money. Crazy verdict. Um, let's see. Deb Allen, thank you for stopping by. Was wonderful. Now sad, but Amber was not the one accused. Not sure definition of wife beater now. And like, I gotta tell you guys, I had a thumbnail ready to go. Like Johnny wins. It was been ready to go for like 3 weeks. So I really did not expect on having like this conversation. Like I kind of imagined like I'd have this fun live. We'd be kind of laughing, and everyone would just be like, "Oh, I'm so excited," and this and that. And I'd give the speech about how now people might look at things more fairly and not about gender. And I was really unprepared to actually talk about it from this side. So now I'm just winging it. I could have read more, but I just didn't actually have time to read because I'm watching kids and I'm working the whole day while everyone's, chilling out and talking about it. So I'll still need to look into some details, but basically, from what I saw, the judge just believed everything. What's up, Jan? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Although I talk to Jan all the time, so, we're on the same wavelength with a lot of things that I won't really talk about on this channel so much right now, but, you know, hopefully you can use a Trump wins thumbnail. Well, I probably will make a video on whoever wins the presidency. It's just such big news that, yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video on it, and, that's that. I'm not gonna give, some kind of like big political speech or this is how the states are going to be now, but I'll make a video on like who wins, and I'll give like, a non-biased opinion on it. Sure. System is biased. Yeah, that very well could be, man. Could be that the system is biased. Yes, reading what the judge wrote, I got sick. The conclusions are unimaginable. What is the use of someone with this interpretation in court with all victims of DV? We are not crazy. Yeah, it was a little bit surreal. It was kind of like I don't really understand what's going on here. Like I said, I could have seen some kind of like judgment in the middle, like something like, nobody wins, it's a draw, but like, it just seems really weird. What's up, Bone? Thank you for stopping by. And whatchamacall? I heard that, and I have to look into this more. I heard that Amber Heard is friends with Judge Nichols' ex-wife, and they went to dinner together. So, gotta look into that. I mean, I'm sure as like, the weeks go by, then we'll be, coming up with things and more evidence and more things against Amber Heard. I said things twice in a row. I apologize. It's unprofessional. But, the point is, I'm sure more is going to come out now. Angela, thank you very much. Angela says, I'm just going to boycott personally as a customer. No more L'Oreal, no more Aquaman, or anything Rupert owns. Okay, I was going to have this speech too. Is that, all right, here's the problem. Like, this channel for 2 years used to be a Star Wars channel. And the reason, well, basically, mostly Star Wars and entertainment. And the reason is because I hate the new Star Wars movies, and there was really nothing, that was being done about it on the level of the media. The media, like, the media not reporting this case, was all on the side of the Star Wars movies, and it's up to the consumers to take it into their own hands. All right, so let's say hypothetically, like God forbid, Johnny loses the Virginia case. There's it's the same thing. Then it's up to us to come together and like never let it go. In the same way, I'm never letting Star Wars go. I'm sure this is a mixed crowd, has nothing to do with Star Wars, but that's how I'm on that side of the fence with Star Wars. But in the same way, when Aquaman 2 comes out or The Stand or whatever, then justice is kind of in the hands of the consumer, the fan base. So that's the main thing, really. The judge completely ignored all of Johnny's evidence and relied on Amber's word. Instead, he literally said that the testimony of Amber's friend is more reliable than 2 LAPD witness statements. Sick. Yeah, that's the thing. He said something like, "Well, I don't really like to go against the word of police officers. However, I do believe Amber's sister." It was yeah, it was pretty stupid. I'm shocked. How can this possibly be the verdict? Boycott everything touched by Amber Heard except Johnny Depp. Yeah, well, that's what I was just saying. It's going to be up to the fan base to actually make sure that she pays some kind of price. He won in the public eyes just as Johnny Depp is trending worldwide. And it's not over. There still is the Virginia case, so we'll see what happens with that. What's up, James? Thank you so much for stopping by and all the comments on the videos all the time. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I am Billy says Billy thinks that there's something going. Yeah, I mean, I think we all do. I mean, like I said, I have to finish reading all the judge's statements and final reaction, but it didn't look like, he was saying things on both sides. Like he didn't say anything about that video where Amber Heard taped Johnny, then she had that little smirk at the end. He didn't say anything. He's like, "Oh, I guess yeah, whatever about that." You know? What about the finger incident? Judge didn't say anything? It's like, "Oh, Johnny's finger got cut off. I guess well, whatever about that. I don't know about that." Right? So like it seemed like way too lopsided to be true. This is where you just lose faith in the truth. Well, the thing is, like, I listen to a podcast called Sam Harris, and I've been following him for like 10 years, and he's just like, really common sense thinking. And he said, what's going on in the world right now is we're losing faith in the truth. We're losing a good way to figure out what's real, what's fake. Our agreement on what's actually reality is kind of going out the window. So, you know, um, we see that here too. It's just hard to tell what's reality at this point because there's so much misinformation going on and so many lies out there. What's up, Helly Skelly? Thank you for stopping by. Helly says this is not a win for AH. This is just a win for the gutter press. She just planted herself in the case. Was JD against the scum, not the fake freak. I mean, you can't say it's not a win for her. I hate to say it, but yeah, in a way, it's a win for her. Now she could, say, oh, well, I legally proved that I was abused, so I could only imagine like her cringe speeches after this, but the thing is that like I've never actually seen anyone in my life that speaks like Amber that's so obviously faking what she says. She so obviously doesn't mean what she says. I just can't, I've never seen anyone like her, you know? Like if they played like consecutively to Judge Nichols, like all the clips I have here of her getting wasted in, important interviews before events with thousands of people, how could you trust someone like that? Makes no sense, man. I hope it doesn't drop the Virginia case. I don't think the VA court I think what you meant was the Virginia court will probably be different, and it will. I mean, that's kind of like on home turf, and they'll have time to prepare. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Virginia court goes wrong, also. You know, and the other thing is, I think that I guess she'll just be in Aquaman 2 now. Well, I mean, they have the whole thing about Australia where she might have trouble filming it. But I guess on, Warner Brothers' side, they're going to be like, okay, well, yeah. Oh, Amber won, so I guess we'll keep her in the movie because now all the sheeple out there who just read, the front page and nothing else will think she's fine. So I guess they'll have no reason to take her out of Aquaman 2, which is, I guess, going to be a pretty big boycott, I'd imagine. I mean, I don't know exactly how big the Johnny Justice for Johnny fan base is, but I'm thinking that it's in the millions easily. Like Johnny's got 7 million followers on Instagram. Maybe some of those are general fans who don't really follow the case, believe it or not. But I'm going to imagine like at least like 60 to 70 to 80% of those people who follow him on Instagram are on his side for the case, and they're not going to be seeing Aquaman 2. And the only thing I got to say about Aquaman 2 is this is that I'm wondering, like, this fan base I see from the Johnny fan base isn't like really a geeky, nerdy crowd. So I'm not sure how many of them would have seen it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, Amber Heard is an actress who's in Star Wars and Marvel movies and in the crowd getting the, audience who would see Aquaman. So that's the thing is like, is the audience of people who would see Aquaman in the know about Amber Heard? And I think like not really. They're probably going for like teenage guys, like ages like 16 to 21 or something, who, if they know about the case, probably don't like Amber, but those guys probably aren't even into following the news. So that's the only problem with the Amber 2, with the Aquaman 2 boycott, is that I don't think the Johnny fan base would have seen it anyway, if you guys get my drift with that. But I mean, I'm sure it'll take a hit. I'm sure there's a big enough general fan base who will be boycotting the movie, but I just got to question how much it's going to be effective. Zen Master Me, what's up, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. I know this isn't like exactly your topic, but the channel kind of got changed to celebrity news because I'm sure you know from watching John Matrix that the Star Wars and Marvel stuff was just getting us like 200 views a video, and we were just like, at a standstill with it. So we just had to kind of move on and just, pick a new subject. And I happened upon this, and, I got interested and it worked out. So I stuck with it. But I still do like the occasional Star Wars video once in a while, or, Marvel when I can. Just a matter of time. So, Helly, you have to tell me later. Okay, I missed that. I'll tell my friends to boycott though. Yeah, look, word's gonna get around, and Aquaman 2 is definitely going to be boycotted to a certain extent. Agree, those who are not bothered by H's travel definitely watch. Yeah, I just think there's just not, it's just a different fan base. It's just a different type of fan who's going to see Aquaman. So, yeah, it's going to take some creative work to do. I'm afraid the naive people will just assume that JD must have been guilty after all. The masses are dumb enough. Yeah, that's the thing. That there's going to be masses who don't really know what's up, so they're just going to be like, oh, I guess Johnny was guilty, and they're not even going to look into the court case, the details. Like a lot of you guys here, following like from day 1 to day 12 in detail. You know, most of these people just have no idea. They just like, oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe that happened, maybe that didn't. They don't know about Amber. They think she's maybe just some regular actress who maybe, makes a few good points. You know, they have no idea. Like all these clips you guys see on this channel, and then, Nerdette's Newsstand runs some, and then maybe Darth News will run some, or, whoever else will run some. We all know all this like complete information about Amber Heard that the average person knows nothing about. They have no idea. They probably just think she's just some actress, in the Me Too movement. She doesn't even really talk normal. She can't even really speak properly with, any kind of passion and conviction. She just kind of stumbles upon her words, and she's almost like zombie-ish in a way. I'm kind of stunned. She will only get worse. Truth will always prevail. The intimate details of her relationship obviously has no weight at the core of this case. True justice may play out in life. I don't know. Like, unfortunately, the phrase goes that, life isn't the movies and sometimes the bad guys win. And unfortunately, that's correct. Like in the movies, at some point, most of the time the good guys win somehow, but in real life, it's like the fucking opposite. In real life, it looks like the bad guys win, like a lot of the time, especially in 2020. What's up, Overlook? Want to see Johnny in the new house? Yeah, I'm wondering about that too. So is he going to get backlash for that movie now? You know? So I know this. I bet she's drunk this already this morning. Yeah, she's never not drunk or high or something. So obviously, I mean, you know, now there's some like feminist papers that like what is it? I forgot. There's one of them I forgotten. There's a Mary Sue, and they're probably gonna write articles now. Like, look, Depp was the wife beater. Blah blah blah. When they, skipped articles about Amber Heard for like months on end. What does this mean for Trump? I think it means nothing. It happened in Britain. It's a case it's not in the mainstream media, and I think it means absolutely nothing for the election in the US. That's my just initial thought right there. It just seems like totally separate, you know. I'm gutted my son can be accused and guilty without any evidence, just a word. Yeah, I mean, the judge said he agreed that she wore makeup to cover up the bruises when she went to interviews and shit, which isn't like crazy. That's not like insane to say that, oh, you couldn't see the bruises because of makeup. I mean, kind of, but it's just like she was caught with pictures of like the next day with probably not so much makeup, just hanging out with her friends. And there's like multiple pictures like that. So if you've got like a few times where she put on makeup to go on like, some TV show or something, okay, maybe they covered it up, but not like every single time someone took a picture after she said she got, hit and she didn't have bruises. There's so many of them, you know? I believe this has been good for Johnny. All in all, he might lost a slander case, but the publicity has allowed the world to see the truth. Yeah, well, that's the thing. We just don't know how smart the general public is, and the fear is that they're not. The fear is that the general public just is not going to look into enough details. And like I keep saying, they don't know Amber Heard like we do, like a lot of us do. I mean, even people listening right now might be kind of casually following it. And I mean, how much does each individual person know? I mean, I don't know everything. I'm finding out things. I didn't know Amber Heard got arrested in 2003. Did anyone down here? Can anyone tell me what Amber Heard got arrested for in 2003? Do you guys know? I found out like 2 days ago. So it's like I'm still finding out things about Amber Heard, her speeches, things like that. So if I do a video a day or maybe two on Amber Heard and I'm still finding out things, then like what is like everyone else, what do they know, you know? So it's like we all have like missing pieces. So, I mean, maybe you guys could look it up. Maybe you're on Twitter. But if anyone could tell me what Amber Heard got arrested for in 2003, I'd like to hear it. Go right ahead. Just put it right in the chat right now. Don't look it up. 2003, Amber Heard got arrested. Ron Navy, man. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Very good to see you. Yeah, I think I called you. I did call you like a week ago or something. I think we touched base quick, but I couldn't get back to you because, kids come up, stuff comes up. It's so tough. But I've been meaning to get through to you, man. So if you ever want to hit me up on Messenger, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm always here. I'm always on Twitter too. Let's see. Vigilance and fixers. She got on her knees and performed on the judge. I'm not going to argue. It's quite possible. She's getting older though, so 34. So I don't know how much the judge would have enjoyed it. Maybe I guess at a basic level he would have enjoyed it. I guess. All right. Getting off that topic, but I don't think anyone's going to be so mad at me for speculating on that there. She got arrested for domestic violence in an airport in 2003. Maybe that's a different time. That's 2009. I'm talking about 2003. She was arrested for domestic. No, she wasn't. That was 2009. I said 2003. The first time she got arrested. What's up? I guess this is Jerry because it's probably never Keith. I don't think I've ever seen Keith. I just have a feeling that Jerry is always on that account checking out my channel, and I don't know if Keith checked out my channel ever. Maybe once. So Pop Culture Minefield, if you guys don't know, they've got a channel. Great artwork, by the way. Definitely check them out. They've been supporting here a very long time. So thank you guys. And that's one hell of a. You guys got some really great artwork, man. Always, always digging it. Some of the best I've seen. Yeah, I know, G. I know. I know. I always spell it G, man. I always spell it G. I always spell it Jerry. I know, man. I am devastated at this verdict. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like some people are like mad. I'm just kind of like just like kind of like depressed, like kind of sad. Yeah, what's up, McRib? Thank you so much, man. And McRib has been here. I think you've been here over a year, man, since I've had like under 1,000 subscribers, and you've had the same Optimus Prime avatar for a very long time, and I really appreciate the support. I know you told me, I think at some point when I started doing these Amber videos, like, you're doing too many or something like that. And, you know, I wish I wish I could mix content a little bit better, but for now we're going with it because nothing else is working so well. So we're going with it. But I wish I had more time to get like other content in the mix more. Let's see. Smells like a bribe decision. The son, Elon Musk. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But you know, I don't think that there's too many people to stand up to them. Like, who's going to stand up to like $44 billion? I tried to tell people like $44 billion is a lot of fucking. That is a lot of fucking money. Like, you could throw around a couple of $1,000,000, like not even realize it's gone, you know? Like, if you have $44 billion, you could throw around like 10, 15, $20 million like it's nothing. That's like me like taking $5 out and, like, getting a drink at a bar. Like 20 million or 10 million. Like, what's a million to somebody who's got like 44 billion or 40 billion? You know what I mean? So that's just a crazy amount of money. Let's see. Grobnub, thank you so much for stopping by, man. He's been here. I don't know exactly if it's a he. I'm going to assume it's a he for some reason. Has been here for a very long time. Much appreciated. The Nightingale, I see you all the time at my channel. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much for stopping by. Inked Envy 420, thank you. She could be. She could be. I mean, I was always thinking the devil was a man, but I guess that's just my perception as a kid or something like that. But yeah, I mean, the devil's a man in South Park, and South Park usually is right. So don't be done, John. His only power is to be protecting the son from losing 50 million, not Amber. In Virginia, she done. The lawyers will roast her on the stand. Yeah, Virginia will be a different story. We shall see what happens. We shall see. It's far away, so yeah, it is. 44 is a lot. I think it's 40. I think he lost 4 billion because he smoked weed on the Joe Rogan show. I think he lost 4 billion or something. I don't know, but it's he's worth a crazy, crazy amount, you know? So, okay. Thank you. Be my getaway. I guess I don't know much about Chile, but I'm open to hearing about it, and I'm sure it's probably a nice country. At the end of the day, she is who she is, and perhaps that's the best punishment, lying to yourself. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping Australia gets her. Hoping Australia gets her. McRib Prime says the marriage was toxic from the off. Johnny has demons. We know that and clear. They made It's like almost midnight here. Let me start that again. Their marriage was toxic from the off. Johnny has demons. We know that and clear. They made each other worse. I'm not saying Amber's an innocent party. She isn't. However, Johnny isn't innocent either. And I was thinking that's something like that the judge would say. Like, basically, the response to that is Johnny's not a perfect person, but we don't think he, actually beat her and hit her around and did anything like that. I think he's more imperfect with like drug use, and I don't know. Maybe he's like shows up late, or who knows? I don't know. I just don't think he's a woman beater, basically. I found that mugshot 2002. Okay, so she was arrested for DUI in 2003. I didn't know about that. I just found that out today. But whatchamacall, she was in fact arrested in 2003. So just saying, you know. So let's see. Yeah, A Texan, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Sonny Austin, thank you. Lean, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Pamela, thank you so much for stopping by. Christina, thank you for stopping by. And I see McRib said he's been here since the Last Jedi videos. And yeah, man, thank you so much. You must have been here since like 300 subscribers. And I'm going to actually do Star Wars videos at some point. There's just honestly not much going on. So at some point I will. Marvel, I don't know. It's just not. Maybe. Depends. Depends. So if you guys happen to know a channel called Josiah Rises, then I want to do a little content like him, like kind of the Holly weird stuff. Probably won't get so heavy into it, but yeah, gonna do more of that. I'm in disbelief. I'm not. I'm in disbelief that the judge believed her about the abuse, but I'm not in disbelief that it didn't pan out, like positively for Johnny. Thank you so much, Mac. Believe it or not, I have people who say they hate my voice. It's too high. I've been called a teenager. It's like, how come you have a teenager's voice on a 40-year-old guy's body? But I have different voices, to be honest. Like sometimes it goes really high, but I appreciate that. This is like my nighttime voice. I used to be a singer, and I say used to because I have kids and I can't practice or sing anymore, so I guess I used to be. This is a reflection of the gynocentric Judeo system we have. Yeah, I don't know what system you guys have, so been watching you for some time and keep getting unsubbed. Just reset. Yeah, thank you so much. I had 12 unsubs today. I don't know why. I think it's YouTube because when you have 12 unsubs in like half an hour, it's weird. If I had one unsub every few hours, I'd be like, okay, people are like unsubbing. But if it's like in one shot, that's weird. It's just doesn't work. So yeah, if you guys are subbed here, please check once in a while. Um, I'll basically never go more than 24 hours without at least posting something. If I can't get a video out, I'll post something in the community post so you guys know I'm alive. But if you don't see me post for like 5 days and you're like, oh, what happened? That's YouTube. So, I mean, I might slow down at some point, but I not in the foreseeable future. I don't really have a reason to. I work, I make videos at night, and my schedule's never gonna change. So I heard he will appeal, so we shall see. I mean, round two is the Virginia case, basically. Right. Arrested in 2003 for driving with a suspended license. There you go. So she was, in fact, arrested. And my point was, I just found this out like 2 days ago, and I didn't know, but it counts as an arrest. No, Johnny hasn't. I mean, he's just way too big, man. I mean, this is a really small channel. Like any channel that's got like around 10,000 subs or less is pretty damn small. So, um, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be out of the question that I talk to him at some point in my life, but I don't think anytime soon. You know, Doug Stanhope did answer my tweet, so that's cool. It's something. So Doug Stanhope has seen my Twitter account for whatever that means. So, I mean, if I did ever want to talk to Johnny, what you do is you try to get close to somebody who's close to him, and then eventually, somehow, someday. So if I had time, I'd try to get a relationship with Stanhope, and then through him eventually, months and maybe years later, try to one day get him to let me talk to Johnny or something. But I just don't have time to try to form relationships and stuff. But that's how I would do it if I thought there was like any way possible. Let's see. I'm disgusted. It has the musky stench of money and corruption. That judge should retire. A huge miscarriage. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was definitely that judge, but goddamn, I think it would have been a lot of judges. I think and I said this about Australia in a video. I said, well, they might bribe Australia to, get her into for Aquaman or something like that. And I had a lot of Australians telling me, like, no, you son of a bitch. Australia's too good for that. We're not taking bribes. So I looked it up. I looked up the history of bribery in Australia, and they were right. There's not as much bribery in Australia as other countries, but there is bribery. And the two number one bribery sources from Australia are foreigners, which is what I was talking about, and the mining industry, for whatever that means. So bribery does happen in Australia. I mean, I knew it's not like there's zero bribery. You can't like outlaw bribery. It's illegal anyway. So they might pull some shit in Australia too. Kelly ain't the truth. They tend to always go against the men in favor of women, which is okay if they are not lying. Men are victims of domestic abuse too, but judges need to stop this. I don't know. I just have a feeling that, like, if Amber Heard didn't know Elon Musk, it would be totally different. Just everything she does would be different. She insulted the yeah, she did. I know. I get that. I get that Australians don't, and they seem to be more strict than usual, but like I said, when we're playing with so much life-changing money here, you know, it could really be tough for someone to turn down. If you're just like a couple of people in the Australian Senate and, I don't know, I think Joe Biden made like 900,000. I don't know. I don't know, not even. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're making like, let's say 200,000 and someone's like, I'll give you, 10 million, just, swipe this thing away, then yeah, they might do it. I lost my faith in humanity in the courts and justice system. Yeah, like I've been through this. Like there's really no way to know who's telling the truth, who's lying, like the mainstream media in the States with the election. At some point, I told myself I don't know who's lying and who's not. There's just so many things out there. I can't, check everything. So at some point, I just have to evaluate what's being said. Okay, that was an unfinished thought. I apologize. My point was there's just so much information out there, I can't even tell what's a lie anymore. And then when you fact check something or research something, how do you know that that's true? Then you research that, and there's a few certain things, of course, we know are going to be true, but there's also other things that seem like, they're unprovable. Yeah, this is so depressing. This is so depressing. Johnny, I think um, pop culture keeps saying Johnny may have lost the case, but he won maybe we'll see, man. Like I said, he won our support. He won the support of the people with thinking minds. But as far as like just the people out there, you know, like the common people, who knows? You could comment as much as YouTube lets you. They'll eventually limit your comments or something. But do you know if Johnny will have to cover turds? I don't. I don't. I think I almost did a video on that or something. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I heard something like he was fighting. I think they ordered him to, but he was fighting it. It was $22,000 or something. So I almost made a video on it, but sometimes I don't understand everything. And if I don't understand everything as far as like the legal stuff, then I sometimes skip the video because I end up making a mistake or something. So, you know, I don't get too much into legalities. Once in a while, just like the main, general legalities. We can only hope the evidence that came out against Amber will help the Virginia case. Yeah, I mean, well, the good news is they'll have some experience and, they'll be able to bring the A game. And I don't think Amber Heard will have any more, I mean, than she has now. I heard a rumor that Musk will pay whatever it took to destroy Johnny Depp. I have no idea. I don't know. You never know what people are thinking, man. Elon Musk might just be some, fucking high school virgin loser at heart. He's a billionaire now, but he just might be that same old high school virgin loser he always was. And yeah, he might just have some crazy, vindictive, you know, attitude towards Johnny. You never know. And who knows? He could be completely insane. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, what is up, man? Haven't seen you in a very long time. Thank you for staying subscribed all this time, man. As you can see, the channel's a bit different now, but I really appreciate you sticking around. The Sun is known to be biased and completely unfactual, but it is no surprise the judge could have been bought. Yeah, I think he could have. It was just his verdict was way too way too positive towards Amber. He didn't even really say one negative thing. Yeah, what's up, Rob? You could jump on here if you want. If I know you have, your kid and everything, but if you want to jump on here, you can. I'll probably just keep streaming for a little while. What the fuck? What else am I gonna do? I'll make one video before I go to sleep, and I know exactly what video I'm making, because as you guys probably know, or could have guessed, the Sun is now bragging about this in an article, so, gonna have to cover that, unfortunately. I don't even want to. Like, man, like, these are not the videos I want to make, but I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover what's going on. I'm gonna have to make the fucking videos. It's gonna be really weird because I'm always fun and I'm always like this, and now I'm gonna be like, I don't want to read this. It's gonna be rough, man. I'll get through it. I'll make the best of it. Man, it's gonna be tough though. Thank you for that dollar, Rob. Yeah, jump on here if you want, man. I have no idea what you're doing, but thank you for that red $1. Not even $1. 99 cents. You couldn't even break a dollar, man. We've known each other like 2 years. You couldn't even break a dollar. That's all right. I'll remember that, Rob. So, but yeah, Rob's another one, man. I think I've known Rob for, I don't know, the beginning of our channels, like 100 subscribe. I don't know, like really, really. You're at work. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Right. Yeah, it's a weird time right now. It's a weird time for people, I guess. So, you know. Yeah, Johnny Depp, well, he didn't only lose, the judge apparently believed every word Amber Heard said. Thank you for running this channel. I'm glad there are people out there that support Depp. The outcome simply proves the justice. Yeah, at least in Britain it is. Thank you again, man. So some of these some of this super chat money goes to showing my wife to shut her up so she leaves me alone when I make videos and do live streams. And I'm not joking. That's like exactly what the money goes to. Like I'm like, hey, look at these super chats, honey. She's like, okay, you can make videos for another hour. So I used to have a shut up the wife super chat fund here, but I guess it felt a little selloutish, so I'm not doing it. But if you guys are curious, that's where money goes a lot of the time. JT will win in the end. You give someone enough rope, they will end up hanging themselves. Yeah, we've been giving it time. It's been like 4 years, so we'll see what happens. We're waiting for that final chokehold, but it doesn't seem to come. It's like the noose is right around her neck, but she's just not actually falling. She's just always like one step away and surviving somehow. Yeah, it's not over. It's gonna end someday, though. It's at some point, if he follows it through to Virginia and he loses there, I think he's got to let it go. I mean, I live in the UK. I felt Amber's evil presence from a mile off. I'll make sure she'll pay the price for lack of vision. So, Supreme Chancellor, who's worse, Kathleen Kennedy or Amber Heard? That's the question for the community of Star Wars people and Justice for Johnny people. They're two apples and oranges, but there's not many people I hate more than Kathleen Kennedy, and it's a tough call. Amber's a worse person. Obviously, Kathleen Kennedy didn't do anything illegal, but like the attitudes are really neck and neck. It's really tough for me. Yeah, Amber Heard is worse. Yeah, I mean she is, but it's close. It's like Kathleen Kennedy's her grandmother, basically. It's like she's the grandmother. She's like, go out there and get them, Amber. Look at all these men whose lives I spoiled, by ruining everything they love for generations. Now you go ruin a man, Amber. And she's like, okay, Grandma, I'll go. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, it's close, man. Living in the UK, we know how our legal system works. It's not always just. I hope he would win. I hope this will not have a detrimental effect on his career. Who knows? I'm worried. We'll see in the weeks coming. I have a feeling that J.K. Rowling will keep him on. It seems like she is just, justice for Johnny all the way. But we need both force choked. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you know it, man. They are definitely connected somehow. The judge doesn't care if she loses his job. He is set with Muskie's money. So I definitely need somebody on here if I stay on for like another half an hour, 45 minutes. So if anyone's following me on Twitter, I'll let you come on for like a guest appearance for like 10 minutes. But you got to be able to DM me on Twitter, basically. So, if Jan, you want to come have a chat, you could have a chat too. It's all right. We're just chilling, basically. What's up, Edie? Thank you for stopping by. And Dude Abides, thank you so much. I think I've seen some of your chats here. I've missed them. I apologize for that. I'm trying to get to as many people as I can. And Angela says the devil wouldn't even touch Amber at this point. She'll probably have to start a new hell of her own. Yeah, I mean, we shall see. Ida, what's up? Thank you for the membership. Hi, John. I hope the people that supported him in the shadows might come forward now to hopefully sink her. Yeah, yeah. The only thing I'm scared of is that, like, people who weren't supporting her because they thought they had evidence will now come out for her. Like, there's some feminist papers I know shut up about it because of all this evidence, but now that, she won, then they might come out. Yeah, I could get a hold of Shelby if she's around, I guess. I know she was doing that big live with Les and Lost Beyond Pluto and Stevie J. So, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, that was cheesy. To Johnny Depp, love and support. Always here for you. Let's see. I tried quite a bit to get on your channel and got that it was a private video. I'm not sure. I put my lives on private. What's up, John? How you doing? John pops in. My worry is that Amber's legal team will use this win as proof that her claims are legit, and enough proof will try and get the case thrown out. That's yeah, it's possible. Ah, okay, yeah, Josiah, I've known since he had 500 subscribers, right? So I was subscriber 501 on Josiah's channel. He subscribed here when I think I hit about 1,000. So I've known him for a long time. He's just kind of busy. He's been on this channel before. I've done live streams with him on his channel, so he's just a great guy. Obviously, he blew up, so he's a little hard to get a hold of. But I've known Josiah for a really long time, and there's like not too many people who are like more straightforward and like as good as him at just like putting it out there straight. So yeah, Josiah's awesome. If I had a little more time, I'd definitely do more stuff with him. I just don't have time. I just, have to do things spur of the moment and stuff like that. So, what's up, Belle? Thank you for stopping by. Sorry I had to go out between, but you spoke about, I guess you made a video on Johnny's facing corrupt judge. I haven't made a video yet because I just figured I'd go live. So, I'll probably chill for like another half an hour, see how it goes, you know, and trying to check my Twitter real quick because sometimes I get like Twitter messages. Johnny Depp loses his libel case against British. Okay, so somebody sent me this news now about the Johnny losing the case, and I guess people are maybe just everyone's up now, but I guess in California maybe people are like just waking up. Love your work, do keep it up. Thank you very much. I will keep it up the best that I can. I'm trying. Man. Yep, he was in Spain at some estate. The fake MSN is going to eat this up and tear Johnny apart. Yeah, we'll see what the mainstream media says now. Lab rats are too bright except for turd brains. Sorry, little mic pop there. Let's see. Been up all night in Cali. Yeah, I might just stay up all night. I don't know, cause like I said, I have kids, and if I have to play with my kids during the day, it's really hard to be tired. So I got to get some amount of sleep. But one day I'll have to just try staying up all night. Johnny is emblematic of many thousands of men who have been screwed over in family court, had false restraining orders placed, lost access. Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. I would say so. So let's see. Like the tweet. Like the tweet. Yeah. Looks like it's hard for me to get people alive because I'm always like off timing, and a lot of times everyone's already like done their lives. So by the time I go on, everyone's like, "Yeah, I've done that already." No one take Amber Heard seriously anymore. That's for sure. Johnny making movies, all kind of productions. Yeah, I have a feeling he'll probably continue, but I don't know. I can imagine this might cause some problems. Some people are going to take it seriously. I'm sorry, everyone. This is a sad day for Johnny and all that care about him. Goodbye, everyone. Please try to have a good day. Oh, okay. We will. We will. Hello there. It's a sad day for Johnny and yet another sad day for justice. We have some literally horrific decisions made by judges here in England, I'm afraid, especially when it's related to abuse. Well, I wish I knew that beforehand. Maybe I would have had less expectations, but I guess now I fucking know. Looks like you know, Britain is not the best place to have a court case about abuse, no matter how much evidence you have. Family court in California is a joke. I'm sure it is, because California seems like it's actually a joke, from what I hear. I hear there's like 60,000 homeless. There's like, dirty needles in the street and things. Yeah, my expectations were never high, but I thought there was like enough evidence at at this point, and that she was so unbelievably transparently see through. I just didn't see him believing the abuse part. The other live was talking about the judge basically made things up in the verdict, so might be grounds for appeal. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Like I said, I've got to still go through a little bit more of the information, but I move a little slower than most people. Yep, definitely sad. Definitely frustrating. Son's got away with this for years. Yeah, I hear that the son gets away with a lot of crap, basically. Those audio recordings clearly show that Heard had no fear of Depp. There was no fear in her voice. She spoke. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's so many things. She didn't really act like an abuse victim. I just forgot the recordings, his finger. There's just like so much. They're like fake ass call to 911. Like I guarantee that judge never saw Incredibly Average. Like if he had to sit through one of those and honestly think about it, come on, man. I was a victim too, and I saw all the signs that Johnny was abused by that smug turd. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah, so I'm getting trolled on Twitter by someone, but yeah, I guess I could expect that. You know, what are you gonna do? There's some troll that we think is actually Amber Heard, and I guess he or she is like retweeting my tweet because I predicted Johnny would win. He's like, "Oh, look at this loser," but like I don't think I'm alone in predicting that, so it's all good. So Frogleg says Elon Musk's mother is also a very powerful person who was a DV survivor who favors Amber, and Elon's sister is a producer director with market shares in Warner Brothers. So right there, yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate it, Rob. So I'm basically gonna show my wife your super chats tomorrow. Like, look, honey, look at Rob. Look at Rob, man. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I was gonna super chat you, but I guess it was too cheap. Now I feel like a dick, and I guess I'm gonna super chat you next time. Because I did actually see you live, by the way. I saw you go live about, I don't know, 2 hours ago or something like that. So, but I was just watching kids. I just couldn't didn't even get a chance to type. But I saw you go live before, so I saw it. I'm there sometimes behind the scenes. Sorry to hear that, but you can't assume Johnny fell for Amber because of his drug use. If anything, being with Amber made his drug use worse. That's possible. I'm gonna buy every man in my life a bottle of Devior Sava. I can't pronounce that for Christmas as a gesture to support Johnny. Okay, that's nice. I don't use drugs, but Amber would turn me into an addict too. Okay. What's up, Pick and Mix Gamer? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. What's up, Lily? Thank you so much for stopping by. I still owe you your name in my credits. I'm just not having time to do Photoshops. But I have written down my members in my notebook, and pretty soon I'm going to have you guys in my credits. So it'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. I promise. I promise. So, okay. Right. Right. What's your Twitter handle? My Twitter handle is, hold on. Right here. Enter hacker. So a lot of YouTubers are putting their Twitter handle on their lives. I guess people will figure it out and go follow them on Twitter. So I figure, yeah, it's close enough to the channel name. So what the hell? Apparently, the judge is linked to Amber through a book he co-authored with the husband of one of her friends. I haven't looked into it, but it's two. He has his mind made up from the start. Yeah, I heard that his ex-wife or something was friends with Amber, and that she had dinner with Amber, and it seems like it's not like a totally clean thing. It seems like Amber's somehow connected to these judges, so you know, seems like a real dirty fucking court case to me. Sounds like really shitty to me. He's still got to go up against Amber if he doesn't win. That I'll give up believing anyone but men because of her. Remember, this is against the son, not anger heard. Yeah, I mean, we have to believe the facts and evidence. I mean, not all women lie, not all men lie. Just 50-50, but the world we're living in, especially the West, is like way too focused on gender, sex, race, skin color, all this shit. It's terrible. Especially gender and like race. Seems like religion has got like a role to play in it, but it seems like sidelined right now. All this time for a verdict cannot. Yeah, it took so long too. You know, like when the verdict was taking so long, kind of got me worried. Like, what the hell is taking so long? So got me worried. Like if he had a verdict in like a week, I'd be like, yeah, he saw through all Amber's crap, but he didn't. So that really got me thinking. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's up. Yeah, I think a lot of people are absolutely disgusted. If H was a victim, then why did she always chase Depp around while they were fighting? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. It took 3 months for the judge to give his verdict because he got his bag from Musk and went. Yeah, it could be that like they were trying to figure out the deal for a little while. Right. I'm so disgusted in the fact that the judge found 12 out of 14 incidents were believed to be true. Yeah, yeah, it's absolutely crazy, absolutely ridiculous, and it's kind of hard to talk about. What's up, Toriel? How you doing? Toriel's another one who's been here for so long. Under 100 subs, I think under 100, because she found me from another channel I worked on called Mad Talk TV, which is not here anymore, like 2 years ago. So thank you for sticking around. She's got a channel too. So are you a mod here? I can't give out mods right now. Well, I don't have my phone. I got to get my. I'll get my phone in a little bit. You should be a mod here, Toriel, definitely, so you could plug your channel. But I can't do it right now because I'm only in SteamYard. But I'll get my phone in a little bit. Yeah, Lady Toriel's been here for a very long time. Lady Toriel and Hound have both been here under 100 subs. I'm pretty sure about 100 subscribers, like 2 years. So cannot thank you guys enough. I can only imagine how many likes you have given me, videos you checked out, stuff like that. So whatever you guys need, just ask. Whatever you guys need. Yeah, you might have found her channel. I gave her a shout out in my community, and I think it got her like, I don't know, 30 or 40 subs. It got her from like, I don't know, 70 or 60 to 100 or something. So maybe some of you guys have seen her channel from that shout out I gave her. I don't know, it was like a couple of months ago or something. So those usually work. Sean Beck could sue as well for the statement that wouldn't intervene if he saw a woman being beat up. Well, we also have that artist from whatchamacall, Twitter, who like Amber Heard stiffed on the artwork. Like, I've got opinions on whether the lady should have given her business or not, but the fact is, legally, I don't know. Maybe she's a case. I don't really think she's a strong case, because like you can cancel an order. Like, you could order on Amazon. Amazon can deliver it. You can open it and not like it and return it. So it's like it's just good business to let people cancel an order. So I unfortunately think Amber Heard has the right to cancel an order, but she doesn't have the right to, you know, say that the woman stole her artwork when in fact it was the other way around. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm rooting for the artist a little bit more now. So I hate Debbie Downer. This verdict feels bad, just feels really bad. Something corrupt has happened here. It has nothing to do with the law, something dirty. And yeah, I get that feeling too. You know? Absolutely. The judge Nicholas friends with the husband of AH's lawyer, Jennifer. Yeah, that's what I heard too. So yeah, Johnny is appealing. Heard that too. Heard that too. Yes, she is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. We know she is. Money spent. I'm gonna send a DM real quick. I'm gonna send a DM real quick, and I don't know. I'll chill. I'll see if I can get. If I can't get someone in here, I'll probably wrap it up in, I don't know, 20 minutes. I kind of want to make like at least like one video before I go to sleep, because I have to put these lives on unlisted or private or something. I can't leave them up. AH will likely end up the behavioral health unit. Well, yeah, that could be. I honestly don't know, but I guess it can't be bad. Guess it can't be bad. So let's see. I'm glad it's gotten so much attention. AH may still be loved by establishment of people. Yeah, well, I think time will tell. There's going to be more talk about it now, now that the verdict is out. It was kind of quiet for a while. For like while we were waiting for the verdict, it slowed down for a little while, but I think it'll probably like pick up. It'll probably pick up, and we shall see. Yes. This has got to be one of the most low-key lives I've ever done. B-Girl, thank you so much for stopping by. While this sucks, there's still hope for the other case, which I feel is a lot more important. Yeah, that's true. The other case is a lot more important, so we shall see. And it's not starting for a while, I don't think, is it? Did the Sun never put allegedly? Did they think about it? You're correct about usually it takes this long for a verdict if it's good news. God knows what happened here. A backhander. Yeah, I totally agree. Who would support a GoFundMe page supporting JD's appeal? I don't know the laws on that, but I think he's got to start it himself. Like, I don't think you can make one for him. I think he's got to start it for himself. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would throw a couple of bucks. Do I have PayPal? Yeah, I have PayPal. Yes, I do. But I only have one with like my real name on it, so I was gonna throw it up there in my description for donations, but I gotta make a new one with like just a channel name. But yeah, I kind of like PayPal, but I kind of hate it too because like not everywhere takes PayPal. I heard the bad news in entertainment and Star Wars. Great human being who wears her heart on his sleeves. I really admire you. I really admire you as I admire Johnny so much. Yeah, if you mean Rob, then yeah, Rob is a great guy. Yeah, I could send John a link. I could send John a link. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard for me to get people because I'm always in a different time zone. I'll let John jump on for a little bit. Maybe just like maybe like the last 20 minutes. Amber loved to secretly record. She probably recorded all the famous people she diddled with blackmail them later. Yeah, yeah, could be. I join using. No, it's okay. That's okay. That's fine. The Patreon. Whoa, sorry about that. The Patreon I have is on PayPal because they take PayPal and that's easy. But you know, PayPal's like limited in what you could buy with it. I wish I could punch AH. Okay, well I'm not gonna stop you or argue or disagree or anything like that. So you are free to wish that, I guess. So yeah, John, I sent you a link in um, Twitter. There's the word, Twitter. That's the word I'm looking for. Now it's time to watch videos of people dying inside exactly how I felt. Yeah, it's gonna be weird making videos. It's gonna be a little bit weird. Not Daddy05 or whatever his name was joking. Okay. How can a judge think she lied about the confidential part but not the rest? Anybody who makes that up cannot be believed. All on her say rather than evidence. Police, doctors. Yeah, that's the thing. Like doctors, police. Oh, what's up? What's up, Gilkman? How are you, man? Nice to see you. I didn't expect you to drop by. How you doing, man? How you doing in Boston? I heard the US is kind of crazy these days. Kind of crazy these days. I didn't know you were following this case. I don't know who from like the Geeks and Gamers fandom menace kind of community was actually following this. I know some of us kind of picked it up in later stages, but I don't really know. I mean, I know like John Talks, Jeremy, Ryan Kinnell, none of them touched this. So I just don't know. I know Drunk, none of them touched this. So I don't know who from like that community is actually following this. How can the judge not just believe? Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're cops. I'm not sure, Michael. I apologize. Michael asked how appeals work. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't know. I'm following because Amber is a psycho and he's yeah. Exactly. That's right. What's up, John?
Hey, how's it going? So good to hear you.
Yeah, looking good with that leather, man. Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, gotta go with the leather. I'm making a comeback. It's been so long since I've been on here. You gotta look good.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. You just need a picture in the background.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm thinking a
I
big
mean,
picture of myself or something. Maybe
you
a big
know,
Scotland flag so that people don't
yeah,
forget where I'm from.
yeah. I
Not
get
Ireland.
Scott. I get those confused, man. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Um,
I'll forgive you.
Selena, thank you so much for the super sticker. I can't see it, but I thank you for it because I don't have my phone and I can only see SteamYard here. So, you know, but wait, here's the SteamYard. See, that's all I could see. I can't see anything except SteamYard, so I can't actually see the stickers. That's all I see. So, sorry about that.
You should get the stream on your phone as well so that you can keep up with the chats or
No, my
every.
phone's in the other room and I'm too lazy to get up, so that's
Oh,
that's that. you know.
that's cool.
Yeah, John has got the greatest accent.
Oh
Greatest
yeah.
accent. So he types a little too much. I can't keep up with his comments, but you know,
I'm a speed demon when it comes to the typing, but it's worth it. I like to talk to people. I like to, chat, debate. Get different points of
well,
views. Helps your channel, so it's worth it.
aside from people, I don't know who else you would talk to, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I used to. I like to talk to animals. If you remember last time I was on here, I had my wee pet ferret
hmm
and the dog on. His name was Moon. Unfortunately, I've got a bit of bad news for all you ferret lovers out there. I'm afraid to say that little Trixie, our beloved ferret pal mascot, has passed away, sadly.
I missed I missed that.
The the ferret. Do you remember the ferret that was on here last time?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
it was a
So,
shame.
Godo, thank you very much for that super sticker that I can't see, but I'm sure it looks great. If I was able to get my phone, I would, but I can't thank you enough. And
Oh yeah, that's a love.
you could always type something. You could always type something, but I'm sure everyone in the chat can see the super sticker. Oh, there
Let's
you go.
see.
Oh, awesome. Oh, thank
Got
you.
you. There
I
we
don't know
go.
if I can
Number one
wait.
fan. That's a good number sticker right there. Number one
Nice.
fan.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, John. That's your camera's clearer than mine, man.
Oh, it should be for the price.
So yeah, thank you so much. Well, mine's $70, so I mean,
Oh,
but it's pretty good. It's pretty
need
good.
to upgrade.
Yeah, sorry to hear about the ferret, man. So let me ask
Oh
you
yeah.
a on-topic question.
It's just
So
one bad news after another, isn't it? This is a terrible, terrible day.
let me ask you one like a
Yeah.
on-topic question. So what are the media in your country like? Do they cover
Well,
this? Do they talk about it? Does anybody over there know about this at all?
well, as I'm from the country where the sun is, so I know personally how much garbage the sun is. It's just one
Mm-hmm.
of the worst. I haven't bought a Sun newspaper in years because it's been.
Okay. Yeah.
Then again, who buys newspapers these days? Everything's done
Yeah.
online. But I stopped years ago. It's garbage. But I bet you, just like the Sun, um, reposted their boosting, mocking, saying, "Oh, we won." You can guarantee that'll be all over the news because that's just the
Mm-hmm.
way. Unfortunately, the news is here in the UK. It's very political, very
Mm-hmm.
you know feminist. There's been a big feminist movement, so I'm not surprised that Johnny didn't win this case. He
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
he had the odds stacked against him to begin with. It's sad but
Mm-hmm.
true. But that's just the corrupt legal system that is these days, unfortunately. And that's if he had trialed up here in Scotland, it might have been different because Scotland's got an even more different legal system.
Mhm.
I know it's crazy who can
Mhm.
keep up with all these different systems, but at least he might have had some justice.
Yeah,
But
well, we're wondering how it's going to go in the U.S. I think it's a mixed bag. I think it go either way in the U.S. I don't trust the U.S.I. Not like I trust them. I
I know.
fucking Virginia. I don't know, but
Uh,
hopefully better than the UK. At least he'll be on like home turf, you know.
yeah. The only difference that I think with that case is he's it's one person versus another person. Where Johnny was, he was always going to lose because they're very difficult when you're going up against a big company like the Sun or newspapers or that. The court systems always seem to side with the company because they don't want the company to be, losing, putting out millions of pounds and risking all the employees. Now, most companies should have some kind of insurance so that that doesn't happen, but unfortunately in today's climate that's not always the case. So
Hmm.
they always go against the person and go with the big company.
Right.
It's
Yeah, I hear they're bigger than I thought, man. Because I kept hearing tabloid, tabloid,
Yeah,
tabloid, and that sounds kind of smallish to me. I knew they weren't small, but I just didn't know how big. And I think someone
yeah.
here said they were worth 10 billion or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Sun's
Yeah.
a very big popular name. It's not as popular as it used to be, but it's one of probably the most
Hmm.
sold newspapers here in the UK. Um, but they're just garbage. We should we should start a boycott. Justice for Johnny. Boycott the
Right.
Sun.
I didn't even know who they were before this case, to be honest. I mean, I've been in Japan for 15 years. I don't know what the fuck the sun is. Sounds stupid to me.
Yeah, yeah. People used to joke saying, "What's the hottest place in the sun?"
I don't know what.
Page three, because they used
Okay.
they used to have these models in these bikinis and that on page three, and people would just buy it for the page three. They didn't care about the news of that. They wanted, to see the beautiful women on page
Hmm.
three. But unfortunately, they kind of toned that down so they're
Hmm.
less scantily clad and all that. You know, can't be sexualizing the women these days.
Yeah. Huh.
So now nobody buys it anymore. That was the only good part about the Sun, and now it's just garbage.
The Sun is like the Inquirer. Yeah, that's what I said. But the Inquirer in the U.S. is not mainstream media. They're just some shitty tabloid.
Yeah,
They're huge, but they're just a shitty tabloid nobody takes seriously. So
yeah.
that's what I thought like the Sun was like. You know what I mean? So
it, it has kind of went down like that over the years. It's now become your kind of conspiracy theories and your kind of you know weird news. Like every now and then you'll see a story about an abuser or someone who's attacked. They're very good at the shock news. Every so it's no surprise that the whole Johnny case got brought into it because that's like the abuser shock news, but it's more big because he's a big name.
hmm.
So, but they really should have. What were they thinking when they said that he was an abuser? They should have said allegedly abuser. I mean, it takes 1 second to put that word in, but no.
Let's see. I just missed one from Ida. Thank you so much for that 50. I have no idea what that is. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for that super chat. Any idea how we can show Johnny our support the best way? Well, yeah, here's what we got to do. What I was saying before is like everybody has to pretty much boycott whatever Amber Heard's in. The Stand, Aquaman 2, no exceptions. Don't be like, oh, it's pretty good. I want to see it. Oh, I've always loved Stephen King. None of that bullshit. Just don't see anything she's in. And I would say criticize her whenever you can. No, I don't condone name calling. No F you. None of that Amber Turd. Just criticize her. Like you get drunk too much, or you're always wasted, or I don't think you're sincere. just use like regular nice, regular words, but always, keep criticizing. Definitely, and keep signing the petition. Drunk 3PO, what's up, man? Hey, you want to hop on here? You hop on, man. I haven't talked to you in like over a year, dude.
I'd
So
love to get
I'll
drunk
even
on here.
possibly I can't change the subject, but I'd even possibly change the subject for you, man, because I'm gonna talk about Star Wars at some point, but just not right now. It's just not working for me. But yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna do lives once in a while when I can, man. I mean, the channel's like a little bigger now, so I got to do lives once in a while. So, and I saw Drunk with Rob in a tweet. That's awesome. I wish I could like go meet some people, but I'm here in Japan, so it's just it's probably never gonna happen. Probably never gonna happen. But
especially right now with the COVID, can't be going anywhere now. Just not fair.
yeah, that too, man. I mean, there was so many people supposed to come to Japan. I guess if anyone comes to Japan, then Drunk's gonna come to Japan, but we'll see. We'll see. We got the Gilk Man. We got Drunk. I sent Drunk a link if you want to hop on for a few minutes for the hell of it. We're just chilling here. I'm probably gonna, I don't
Yeah,
know, another
drunk.
half an hour.
I love your channel, man. I would love to see you on here.
You love Drunk's channel or my channel?
Oh yeah, no, both. I would love both.
Okay.
I've been a
Yeah, no,
follower of drunk
Drunk
for
actually
quite
has
some
two channels, and I subscribe to his second channel. It's like a Jay Walks the World or something. So I'm gonna guess most people make a second channel and they let it go. They never upkeep it. So let's see.
time.
Let's
Yeah,
see. John Talks at a second channel. John Talks movies gone. John made another second channel. We'll see what happens. So,
mhm.
but sometimes people do pick up the second channels. We'll see.
Yeah. I think eventually you should pick up a second channel as well.
Oh yeah,
Eventually,
I
when
just don't have time, man. I just don't
yeah,
have time. So yeah, Jay, I sent you a link. If you feel like hopping on, you could hop on, man. But
yeah, get your butt on here.
yeah, but it's all good. And Kiwi's been here for a long time, man. Thank you so much. Let's see. And Gilkman, yeah, thank you so much, man. You guys are great, Like I kind of got a little separated from like the Phantom Menace group cuz my content just was not doing good. It was just getting like I was getting like 200 views per video. So like, what's up, Jay?
Yo, the J Man.
What's
We've
What's
happening?
got
up?
the we've got the three J's on here.
Well,
John, and Jay.
we got the big news, so I'm going live.
What
But
time is it over there?
it's 12:30.
It's
So it's
half
midnight,
three here.
like midnight.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get my phone for a second. I'll be back in like 1 minute because I want to put you guys' channels in the chat. Hold on, I'll be back in
Oh,
one
you don't have
minute.
to do
So,
that, boss.
yo, Drunk, yeah, I'll do it. No, dude, I'll do it. You got why don't you introduce yourself to my audience? Got about 200 people in here.
That's cool.
Yeah, just yeah.
I guess we're taking over the channel. What's up, everybody? My name is Jay. My channel is Drunk 3PO, and I basically make fun of stupid people online. So if you like that, just go over to go over and yeah, laugh with me at some stupid people online. That's basically what I'm doing now on that
Yeah,
channel.
all
So
right. I got to say Jay is another one I've known for how long, man? I was like subscriber in the
over a year,
300s.
maybe.
Yeah, I think it's been more. I think it's been closer to 2 years.
My channel is just hit will hit its 2-year anniversary December 15th.
Yeah, and I subbed when you had like 300. That was like the
Yeah,
first couple of months, right? So,
yeah. I'm like the thing is though, like I'm with you. Like I used to talk a lot of Star Wars, but Star Wars is just
mhm,
kind of so now like my drunk 3PO channel is kind of just I just make fun of people on Twitter that say the
mhm,
stupidest thing.
mhm,
But like you said, I'm focusing on the other one because
mhm.
that's where I like once this whole beer bug thing's finished, I plan on like getting on a plane and I plan on going all the way all around the world I'm ready. I'm ready, ready, ready.
All right,
So
so I just put Drunk's channel. You guys definitely check him out. You
thank
know,
you.
a long time YouTube associate of mine. So but yeah,
We're
definitely.
just trying to get over. We're here in America. We're just trying to get through tomorrow. Once we get through tomorrow, everything will.
Oh yeah, well it's not just you, man. I mean, I'm in Japan, but I'm an American, so I mean,
Yeah.
so kind of nuts, kind of nuts.
How was like lockdown stuff over there? Is it strict? Are they?
Nah, it was never bad here, man.
Yeah.
The prime minister got on TV and he said, it's over exaggerated. Nobody worry about it. Put your masks on, wash your hands, and let's get, keep life going, is what he said, basically.
They shut down the like. I was heading to Japan to go to Universal for Nintendo World, but it got shut down.
I know, you know what? Because Ruthie told me about that, and I was going to meet you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
How far away are you from there?
I'm really far, but I was going to probably make the effort. It was a 50-50 for me, but if you guys actually, I
No,
probably would have made the
I'm
effort.
definitely gonna cut. Like, if I know for sure, I'll give you way ahead of time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
way ahead of
yeah.
time, so we can make that
Well,
happen.
I could possibly help you guys with hotels or questions
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. I've been here 15 years, man. So,
And you speak the language fluently, right?
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
So
yeah, I don't read it. I never bothered reading. It's too difficult, but yeah, I speak it pretty damn good.
that's pretty good,
Subscribe.
man. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all don't have to do that, but thank you.
Haven't you been
Appreciate
subscribed to Drunk for like months? Kiwi's been here for like 2 years, man. But all right, no, much appreciated. But
No, man, congrats on your channel, man. It's just Johnny Depp has been good to you.
yeah, man, it's Amber Heard is a real. Or she's a real. How much do you know about Amber Heard?
She was in Aquaman.
Yeah, dude, she is like the second. I think she's probably the biggest freak I've ever seen in the Hollywood industry. Like she's been arrested twice. Um, she shows up to every interview drunk, every event drunk, and she's just really careless, like around kids. She used Johnny's kids for like a paparazzi prop.
Yeah, but that's normal Hollywood behavior.
She prank called 911, basically.
That's normal Hollywood behavior. They think they live. They think they live like right here, while the
Yeah.
rest of us common folk,
But she's
are
not
like
one of
right
them.
here.
She just slept around and worked the ladder. She's just not one of them. She's got no talent. I mean, it's crazy, man. You check my channel. I got like 200 videos of her doing
No,
like
I
this
saw it.
crazy.
Yeah, your Joe Rogan one was
It's
fantastic.
she's a total nut job. So this is a like really deep rabbit hole.
Oh, she's nuts.
Yeah, but why is Johnny Depp always falling in love with nut jobs? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
We don't know why he fell for her. That's the big question that I think we have to ask is why did he fall for her? And people think that she kind of coaxed him into the marriage. He didn't really want to marry her. She blackmailed him. Everyone subscribing to Drunk, man.
oh, thank you.
Well, if you guys like Star
It's an
Wars,
interesting channel, man. It's like right now, it's an interesting channel. So
yeah, I tell people here all the time I'm a big Star Wars fan. There's nothing going on right now, and so.
nah, it's just like it stinks.
Well, The Mandalorian, I'd love to do some Mandalorian stuff. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I heard like the first episode was a little underwhelming.
It's a TV show, man.
Yeah.
It's a TV show. It's not a movie. It's not a blockbuster film. It's a TV
Yeah,
show.
no doubt.
So,
I thought it was really good. With everything that's going on, it's about time we've got some good entertainment, and for what it was, I thought it was really, really enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
I didn't hate it. It just was, it was just. It is what it is.
So, obviously you heard the verdict, right, Jay? That Johnny Depp lost the case,
Johnny lost, but the judge was like, he made a good case, which was like, what? Like, how does that work?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, the things he said about the makeup weren't like totally out of whack, but he ignored all the evidence that Johnny had against Amber. He just completely ignored all the evidence. Like, you've heard the audio tapes at some point, right? They're out there, right? So, like, he ignored that. Johnny's finger got cut off. He ignored that, right? Like, he just ignored so much on Johnny's side. It's like kind of ridiculous, So,
It's it. All I can say is it's 2020, and there's been what a year. You know,
Yeah, it's been nuts, man.
what a year.
Michelle says, I'm a nerd. I love Star Wars and Mandalorian. Classics prob nobody's ever heard of as well. Yeah, I have people here like Star Wars, definitely. I did a video on Daisy Ridley. It got like 1,600 views, which was pretty good for, a random like Daisy Ridley video, in between my Amber content. So it
Mhm.
was about how Daisy Ridley can't really get a job after, when that story came out. Like, I don't know, it was like last month or something.
Yeah, but now she's like appearing in like all this other work is coming out that she's involved in.
Hmm.
So I think she was talking about a job that she wanted,
Okay.
like more, you know,
Right.
stuff like that. So
I didn't hear her moving to anything like big, like like game voiceovers. Like, is she moving to something
she's got
recognizable?
another film coming out with the guy Tom Holland plays Spider Man. She's in that.
Okay.
She's in
Okay.
a movie like there. So
No doubt. I'm not
Tom,
gonna see it, but alright.
Tom Holland seems to be doing quite well for himself. You see him in a lot of things these days, don't you?
I don't see
what was
anything these days.
No.
Yeah, I mean, so it's just the Hollywood mentality is just they really a lot of them feel like they just live on a different level. If you
Mm-hmm.
follow a lot of them on Twitter, some of the crazy things that they say, and stuff that they're trying to do, it's just like, do you even like know what the average person deals with every day, or like what real world is? It's like, and the thing like that was really hilarious was when like the major lockdown started earlier this year. You had celebrities coming out saying, "Just stay in your home, man. Like, what
Yeah.
could be better than staying?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it'd be nice to live in a $50 million home with my own like gymnasium and swimming pool and tennis courts and basketball courts and everything." I was like, "Yeah, I'd probably never leave my home either." So
Well,
it's just like,
yeah. Ellen came out and said that thing, and she looks so stupid, right? Ellen. Then
yeah,
Ellen said that thing like, "This is like jail," and then they showed her house from like the helicopter view. It's like pretty much like a town in itself. So
yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, I mean, even Arnold Schwarzenegger was just like, "Guys, just stay in your home." He's got like his own private zoo.
I've got
I
Mark
mean, I was
Hamill's
like,
photograph hanging up.
uh,
Oh, Mark Hamill, man, I can't stand his fucking political tweets.
Oh no.
nah, it's terrible.
They really get to me, man. But I
That's
used to,
that's
I used to
that's
love the guy. Like, no, go ahead, John.
that's where
Yeah,
you really, really have to, differentiate between the character and the man.
Yeah, no, I'll always love those old Star Wars movies and the young Mark Hamill, but he's just been off the hook lately with his fucking tweets. I just can't stand it. So,
well, they all have been because the
Oh yeah.
election's tomorrow. So
Why can't they be more like Chris Pratt?
right, right.
yeah, but he gets canceled for not even saying anything. He doesn't
Yeah,
even
but
show up to a fundraiser, and like people like hate him. They're like, "I hate this man. He didn't show up to a Joe Biden fundraiser." So
if more people were like him, then there wouldn't be a
yeah,
problem with that.
Yeah, Michelle, that's the thing. I mean, if Mark Hamill just stayed out of politics, I just, why? What's he doing? I just don't get it.
it's because they live in a different. I'm just telling you, they live in a different world. They don't understand. You know, when you live in your own city, that you could do whatever you want. It's just crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
The worst judge denying the tapes because Amber Heard didn't pledge to say the truth. Wow.
I just watched your
Oh,
video,
thank
Jay. Well, which one? I think Jay's probably got a lot of videos, but
you.
yeah. But no, I'm interested in your new channel, man. I guess you probably don't have one video up yet. It's called Jay Walks the World, right?
Jaywalking the planet.
Okay,
Yeah,
right,
it was
right.
like the videos that I've been putting up now. They just kind of like I'm retouching them up a little bit when I would travel the world and like build homes for orphanages and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm getting all that up before I get ready to get on an airplane and go all over again. So
Mhm. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm assuming because of the pandemic, travel's been pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah, I couldn't really go or do anything. So
right. Right. Yeah. I'm thinking at some point before I die, someone from the YouTube community will come to Japan. At some point,
I
someone. It's
plan
not
on
like,
it.
you know.
I was supposed to be in Japan in June. Like I
Cool.
was
Yeah.
like we were like Nintendo World was supposed to open in May
Right.
apparently,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
was gonna go in June because I really wanted to see that. And yeah, nah, that was a big no. I don't even know when they're opening again. Are they open again?
I don't know. I think so. I would imagine like everything's open here, so I think they
Oh,
are.
okay.
Lucky for yous, we're going into a second lockdown here in the UK. It
Oh yeah,
sucks.
that's right. UK's about to shut down again.
Yep.
One
Yeah.
month.
What the hell, man?
The people in charge, they just do not have a clue.
How long is the lockdown in UK?
Well, they haven't decided for Scotland yet, but for England, it's all the way to November. So
I don't think anyone's. People are asking me if I'm gonna like meet
from
or talk
like
to
the end
Johnny
of
Depp,
November.
and that's not possible. I'm never gonna talk to Johnny Depp. I don't think none of us are ever gonna meet him. I mean, that's probably not possible.
He lives in the UK though, doesn't he?
I'm not exactly sure actually. I thought Johnny lived in the U.S.
I thought that as
No,
well. He
he was
might
like
have.
in France or something for a while.
Yeah, he may have.
I think he's got houses everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so. So
I know
what
he's. I know he's got quite a few like UK celeb friends that he visits from time to time. I think, but I don't know if he actually lives in the UK. Like, I'm not sure. I would have to check that out.
Well, Johnny Depp actually follows a YouTuber we know called Incredibly Average, Rob. So he probably would talk to Incredibly Average. He'd probably talk to Brian. He follows Brian on Instagram. Johnny Depp follows Brian on Instagram, which is kind of crazy. So he might talk to Brian, you know. But
Well, like people would ask me if I'm gonna have Gina Carano on because she follows
oh,
me,
right,
but I was like,
right.
it's not gonna happen because she works for Lucasfilm, and I haven't been too nice.
Right.
Hey, how would that look if she like, hey, I'll go on this channel that's been talking
Yeah.
mad hate about Lucasfilm since The Last Jedi came out?
Yeah, but we got to know somebody who she could go on who isn't exactly so rough towards, you know, like Josiah's channel that hasn't touched Star Wars. Well, that's not maybe the best content either for her. You know, if you know what I'm saying, there might be a channel that's not really involved that she could go on, not your personal channel.
I mean, I'm just grateful that she's not into all the politics stuff and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
doing her thing. So
Right. I think that's right. I think Johnny does have a permanent home in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, and one in Kentucky. I think he's from Kentucky, so
I think so. Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't that where his mother's house was? I can't
he
remember.
used to live in France. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, he
no
used to live.
doubt. But yeah, I'm almost like 1 a.m., so I'm actually gonna wrap it up because I've been
Yeah, man.
on
About to go
for
get
like
some
2 hours
lunch.
now. But
Almost 11 here.
no doubt. But let me just put your channel in there one more time.
Oh,
And
appreciate it. You don't
by
have
the way,
to.
do you know John, who you're talking to?
No.
John's on Twitter all
He,
the time. He's on the Twitter all the time doing like GNG like memes and shit like that. You'd probably know his Twitter account if you saw it.
Probably.
So
Twitter's my Twitter's a parody of a parody, so it's just like I have to turn off
mhm,
the notifications because it's just so it just goes crazy all
I
the
know the
right.
time.
feeling.
But
I had to come off Twitter a while ago, but I'm making a comeback. So check me out on
There
Twitter,
you go.
everyone.
but yeah. No, I gotta thank everyone for coming and thanks for popping in, Jay. Really nice to
No
talk to you. It's
problem.
been
I
a
had a
long
minute.
time.
Good
For
to
all
see
you
you
guys
drunk.
who
Nah,
subbed to
nice
Jay,
meeting
thank
you.
you very much. He's been like a long time acquaintance of mine on YouTube. He's doing Star Wars and stuff like that. And I know some of you guys are into that, so definitely check it out. Just a cool guy. And thank you, John. John doesn't have a channel. He has a Twitter account. So if you want to throw your Twitter account in the
Will
chat,
do.
feel free. That would be good. And Ida, thank you so much for the membership. And let me do some thanks before we bounce. Thank you, Eve. Thank you for subbing to Jay. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Angela, for the super chat. Thank you, YA, for stopping by. Always appreciate Kiwi. Thank you so much. Hound, thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, if I missed you, I apologize. Quite a few chats here, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go. You guys have a good night, and I will see you next time.